Ahoy sailors, engineers, stewards, and everyone who's ever said, "It's only a bit of bleach," and regretted it moments later. Welcome back to the Cruise Ship Safety and Security channel, where today we're taking a deep, safe breath and diving into COSWP Chapter 16. Hazardous substances, better known in the safety world as COSHH, control of substances, hazardous to health. From thinners and cleaners to fumes and fuels, ships are full of things that are essential for operations but dangerous if mishandled. So before someone accidentally mistakes descaler for lime juice again, let's learn how to stay safe. Hazardous substances are materials that can harm health through breathing them in, fumes, vapors, dust, getting them on your skin or in your eyes, swallowing them accidentally. Hopefully not deliberately, injecting them, not as weird as it sounds. High-pressure sprays can literally inject substances under your skin. On ships, this includes paints and thinners which contain volatile organic compounds, VOCs, that can damage lungs, brain, and liver. Lubricants and hydraulic oils which can cause skin irritation or chemical burns. Cleaning agents, bleach, degreasers, and acids, these are often reactive and corrosive. Sewage treatment chemicals like sodium hypochlorite, these are not to be sniffed. Fuel vapors which are explosive and toxic. Refrigerant gases like R134A or ammonia, which present a suffocation risk. Welding and engine fumes contain metal particulates and carbon monoxide. In short, if it's not safe to eat, inhale, or bathe in and it's used for work, it probably falls under COSHH. COSHH stands for Control of Substances Hazardous to Health. These regulations are UK law, and COSWP reflects this on board. Under these rules, ship owners and employers must identify hazardous substances on board, assess their risks, prevent or control exposure, provide training and PPE, monitor health effects where needed, and prepare for emergencies. Crew must use substances safely, wear PPE properly, report leaks, symptoms, or unsafe storage, and never decant chemicals into mystery bottles. Yes, that's a thing. If the deck cleaner smells like your fuel injector cleaner, it probably is. Don't learn the hard way. Before using a hazardous substance, a COSHH assessment must be completed. That includes: what is it? Name, supplier, and safety data sheet, SDS. How can it harm you? Corrosive, flammable, carcinogenic? Who's at risk? Just the user? Anyone in the space? How often and how long? Once a day? Every week? Control measures in place? Ventilation? PPE? Storage methods? Assessments must be reviewed regularly, especially if substances change or someone's health is affected. And no, I've used this for years and I'm still alive is not a valid assessment. Typical storage areas include the paint locker for paints and solvents, the chemical store for cleaning chemicals, and workshop cabinets for oils and lubricants. Signage must indicate the hazard type, whether it's flammable, corrosive, or toxic. It should also provide emergency action info and list prohibited actions, such as no smoking. If your locker looks like a mad scientist's pantry, it's time for a tidy-up before something goes boom. Now let's talk about controlling exposure. The COSHH hierarchy of control is: eliminate, do we need this substance at all? Substitute, can we use a safer alternative? Engineering controls, ventilation, fume extraction. Admin controls, procedures, training, limited access. PPE, last line of defense, but vital. PPE examples: nitrile gloves for oils and solvents. Respirators for fumes or dust. Goggles or visors for splash protection. Coveralls or aprons for corrosives. Hearing protection in noisy, fume-heavy engine spaces. PPE is not a fashion statement, but if you wear it right, it might keep your eyebrows intact. So what if something goes wrong? Spills. Alert others. Evacuate if necessary. Don't touch or inhale the substance. Use spill kits, absorbent pads, granules, booms. Wear PPE when cleaning. Dispose of waste correctly per MARPOL or company procedures. Exposure to skin or eyes. Rinse immediately with fresh water for at least 15 minutes. Use emergency showers or eye wash stations. Remove contaminated clothing. Seek first aid or medical help. Inhalation. Move to fresh air. If breathing is difficult, oxygen or emergency services. Always report it, even if symptoms fade. If you get bleach in your eye, don't just blink it out and carry on. You're not a cyborg. COSWP makes it clear. No one shall use hazardous substances unless the risks are understood, controlled, and adequate protection is provided. In short, use your head before using your hands. Read the label, follow the training, and never guess with chemicals. Let's recap Chapter 16. Hazardous substances are all over the ship and not always obvious. COSHH assessments must be done for every chemical in use. Storage must be safe, separated, and labeled. Always wear the correct PPE. And no, gloves from the galley don't count. Know what to do in an emergency. And report every incident. If you learned something new today, give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with the one crew member who insists that's not dangerous, it just smells a bit strong. Next episode, Chapter 17. Working in galley and catering areas, where knives, fryers, and slippery floors team up to ruin your lunch break. Until then, stay sharp, stay safe, and treat every chemical like it's plotting against you. Because some of them are.